Bill Harris in Hollywood. Each year at this time, it's usually fashionable to air a final farewell to some special people who crossed our paths but who died during the past year. But most of those lists are remarkably similar, each saluting the same talented names from the arts or entertainment. So, instead, we offer our own salute again this year to some usually lesser known but nonetheless truly remarkable individuals who passed away during 1986. In one way or another, each had an impact on our lives. We salute their memories, we remember their accomplishments. In 1986, we lost James H. Crowley, 83, who had a distinguished career as a football coach. Vince Lombardi was one of his players back in 1937. But as a member of the backfield of Notre Dame's undefeated 1924 team, Crowley was the last surviving member of the quartet immortalized by sports writer Grantland Rice as the Four Horsemen. Lincoln Borglum was 73, a sculptor who left his mark on the world as few men ever will. In 1924, his father, Gutzon Borglum, undertook the enormous task in the Black Hills of South Dakota, a task he continued until his death in 1941. At that time, son Lincoln completed the granite carving of 4 presidents, known today as Mount Rushmore. Uncle Art Satherley was 96 and a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame and an early champion of America's music. As a longtime Columbia executive, he helped the careers and the music of artists from Roy Acuff to Bob Wills, and particularly the careers of 2 singing cowboys named Roy Rogers and Gene Autry. Alan Saunders was 86 and had been read or followed by millions. He had created the comic strip Steve Roper, but even more, he was storyline editor for another seemingly indestructible strip. With his creative partner, he was Mary Worth. J. Allen Hynek was 75, an astronomer who investigated UFOs, unidentified flying objects, and who founded the Center for UFO Studies in Arizona. In a 1972 book, he coined the term Close Encounter of the Third Kind, and in 1977, he served as technical advisor to that film. Corita Kent was 67. She'd been a Roman Catholic nun for more than 30 years before leaving the order. As an artist, many remember her anti-war poster and designs saying, "War is not healthy for children and other living things." More recently, she'd created the U.S. postage stamp bearing the block letter message, "Love." Eddie Bauer was 86. His Seattle-based sporting goods business expanded to stores around the country and became a major mail-order operation. In the 1930s, he was the man who first manufactured and introduced quilted down jackets and the goose down sleeping bag. Yakima Canutt was 89 and had first taken the title of world champion all-around cowboy back in 1917. An early silent screen star, his expertise with horses and ingenuity with stunts led him to double for and work with stars from Clark Gable to Errol Flynn to Charlton Heston. In 1966, he was given a special Oscar for helping to create the profession of stuntman and for developing safety devices for their protection. John Wayne called him the most magnificent man I ever met. Norkay Tenzing was 72, a Sherpa tribesman who made world history when he stood on the top of it. The date was May 29, 1953, when Tenzing and partner Edmund Hillary led the first successful assault on Mount Everest. Together, they had conquered and climbed the highest mountain in the world. Al Smith was 84 and spent a lifetime making people smile with his pen. While he didn't create them, he inherited a team of 2 comic characters and continued to help create the adventures of a funny, short, bald man and his tall, long-nosed friend for almost half a century. He was the father of Mutt and Jeff. Gordon McClendon was a broadcasting executive who at one time headed the 2nd largest radio network in America. A multimillionaire, he's credited with many innovations in the world of broadcasting, but is acknowledged as the creator of the top 40. Frederick Kohner was 81 and a novelist and Hollywood screenwriter. When his daughter became involved in California's surfing and beach scene, he patterned a young fictional heroine after her, a character who went from novel to motion picture to television. He was the real-life father of Gidget. Raymond Fernando Loewy was 92, a design genius who altered the way the world and its products looked. His designs distinguished everything from toothbrushes to automobiles. He was responsible for achievements ranging from designing the interior of Skylab to the design of the bottle for Coca-Cola. We lost many special people last year. No list could pretend to scratch the surface. This is just a reminder of the thousands more men and women who helped shape our lives or the world around us. I'm once again indebted to facts on file, just as we're all indebted to those who have gone on before us. As we face a new year, we also face new challenges and certainly new losses. But for now, we pause for a moment to note just a few of those who have passed on. And we know we will not see their likes again. I'm Bill Harris.